Hi, this is my short review of the latest and smallest and cheapest soundbar from Sonos Ray. I'm just going to go straight to the point on this one. The Sonos Ray is a great speaker if you value small form factor, stylish looks, great build quality and okay sound. The stereo experience is alright, but because the speaker is small, the sound is somewhat narrow. However, it is still good for the size. Dialogue though is where the speaker really exceeds and presents a great clarity overall. Bass levels are about what you'd expect from the size, although they're perfectly okay. For music, Ray holds up okay as long as you're okay with not cranking the volume up too much, which gets rid of a lot of detail in the sound. The only real drawback with Ray is the fact that Sonos went all the way back to the Playbar times and completely removed the HDMI Arc connection found on all their other soundbars. Instead, the connection between the TV and the soundbar is now made up of an optical Toslink cable. This isn't actually that much of an issue when it comes to sound format support, or the lack thereof to be more precise. Sonos Ray isn't capable of either Dolby Atmos or any other new surround sound standard. Instead, we have to settle for Dolby Digital and DTS for the surround sound. However, since the speaker is not meant nor can it produce good surround sound, I see this as a very minor drawback. A bigger one though is, as I mentioned, the fact that since the connection is made via optical cable, there is no way to send remote control data via the cable. This means that your TV remote must have an infrared eye at the front, since this is the way the Ray receives volume commands, exactly the same way as the old Playbar did. So if your TV utilizes, for example, Bluetooth for the connection of the remote to the TV, it won't be able to adjust the volume of the Ray soundbar at all. Most TV manufacturers ships two remotes, which one has an IR to combat this problem. However, the problem is still a very real one, especially since these IR remotes many times lacks other modern functions such as voice control, which needs another type of connection like Bluetooth to function. So to sum it up, if you have the right remote control situation going on and simply want a small, stylish and overall well-sounding soundbar without that much extra in terms of surround sound and format support, the Ray is not a bad choice. If you also have other Sonos products, it of course groups and plays music nicely on all of them. The Ray is somewhat expensive, especially when considering the lack of HDMI Arc, but all in all it is, despite a few drawbacks, a nice addition to the Sonos soundbar family. And for the right person, with the right remote and the right room size, I think it could act as a great improvement of the TV sound as well as extending the Sonos multi-room experience. And that is my take on the new Sonos Ray. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts or questions, I'll do my best to answer them in the comments below. Bye!